Hey, good morning. Thank you for joining us for the News 12 FastCast. I'm Nick Proto. 7:30 here on our Thursday, November the 14th. We start off your day with a reminder the Aiken County burn ban is still in effect. County council members put the temporary ban in place after there was no rain for weeks while debris piles lingered. Confusion started to spread after the Aiken County Department of Emergency Management and Aiken County government shared a Facebook post over the weekend saying that ban was lifted even though council had not voted on it. Now, there had been some confusion among senior management. That's according to Gary Bunker, the Aiken County Council chairman. The Forestry Commission says bans are implemented based on rain, wind, and other weather conditions. But some firefighters say the rain or lack thereof isn't the main problem and that the burn ban is still needed.
We have neighbors, as stated before, don't want to go to sleep at night because they're worried about people burning 24 hours a day.
Belvedere firefighters received nearly 60 calls in October, all from debris-related fires. The Belvedere fire chief says some roads are still hard to get to because of the debris. Now, the burn ban is in effect until the 19th. That's when the next council meeting is and when leaders plan to reevaluate if it should stay in place. A 17-year-old suspect has been arrested in connection to a fatal shooting on Hepzibah McBean Road. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office arrested Jordan Walden Tuesday. Deputies say he's charged with murder and possession of a gun in the death of 35-year-old Marciano Kirkland. The coroner says Kirkland was found dead inside a home. Officials say he and Walden lived together. They say the case is being ruled family violence. Another man is wanted for questioning in connection to that killing on Elliott Park on Halloween. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office is looking for 43-year-old Alvarez Anderson for the death of 59-year-old Michael Whitfield. Deputies say Anderson is homeless and hangs around the Peach Orchard Road and Lumpkin Road areas where Whitfield died. If you know where he is, call the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. Earlier this week, deputies arrested DeMarcus Thomas in Whitfield's death. Investigators say Thomas tried to rob Whitfield over candy bars before beating him to death. In Edgefield County, 2 suspects have been arrested in connection to that abandoned house fire on Murphy Street we told you about yesterday morning. Edgefield County deputies say leads at the scene led them to Mary Sherlock and Michael Riley. The arson team was called in to assist the sheriff's office and fire crews with that investigation. Officials say the home is a total loss. Sherlock and Riley are both being held at the Edgefield County Detention Center awaiting a bond hearing. We have reached out to learn about charges. We're hearing from the Edgefield County coroner on who died in a crash Sunday. South Carolina troopers say a van and a Camry hit each other on Plum Branch Road at Morgan Bussey Road after the van ran a stop sign. The Edgefield County coroner says 52-year-old Rupal Patel of Aiken died. She was one of the passengers in that van. Troopers say all of the remaining passengers and the drivers of the cars went to the hospital for injuries. No update yet on their conditions. Richmond County deputies are looking for a teenage girl they say ran away. Officials say Brianna Smith was last seen on Leaflet Way October 29th. The sheriff's office says she goes to the area of Allen Homes off Laney Walker Boulevard, Jennings Homes off Olive Road, and Wooten Road frequently. If you see her, call the sheriff's office. People in South Carolina who have suffered damage or lost income from Hurricane Helene can now apply for Disaster SNAP or DSNAP. To qualify, there are certain guidelines, but we've done the work for you and we're on your side with what you need to know. On your screen are the requirements to be eligible for DSNAP. You must fall below a certain income threshold and suffered a loss from Helene, something like a damage to your home or loss of income. The pre-registration period is split into 2 phases between 28 counties. So if you live in Aiken, Allendale, Bamberg, Barnwell, McCormick, and Saluda County, your last day to apply is tomorrow. If you live in Edgefield and Orangeburg County, you have from Sunday until November 21st.
That does require several pieces of identification that have to be submitted with the online pre-registration. Things like a copy of your South Carolina driver's license or ID card, as well as your proof of address showing that you resided in the county during Hurricane Helene at the end of September. These are the requirements that the feds require us to collect.
DSS says after you pre-register, you'll get a phone interview. If approved, officials say you'll get a card in the mail with benefits already loaded on it. That card should come about 3 days after you've been approved. People from Georgia can get similar assistance. The state's Department of Human Services announced those impacted by Helene can apply for a one-time benefit to help buy food through DSNAP. They've decided to divide the counties into phases for applying, and today is the last day for just about everybody here. Burke, Columbia, Glasscock, Jefferson, Jenkins, Lincoln, McDuffie, Richmond, Screven, Tolliver, Warren, and Washington counties. Last day to apply. Here's where you can go to apply in the CSRA from 8 to 5. The Department of Human Services says South Southside Elementary School will cater to Burke, Jenkins, Richmond, and Screven counties. People from Columbia, Lincoln, and McDuffie counties can go to the Wheeler Road DSNAP site, and the Washington County Recreation Department will help Glasscock, Jefferson, Tolliver, Warren, and Washington counties. It's that time of year again to spread some holiday cheer. The Salvation Army needs more bell ringers for its Red Kettle campaign. Last year, they exceeded their goal, raising more than $235,000. Every time you donate, the money stays local and goes back to the organization to help those in need. Caroline Barrett says she's been ringing the Salvation Army bell for 30 years.
We need more joy. We need people to smile. And it seems like all year long they're sad. And when they see somebody like that and smiling and ringing the bell, they get happy.
So far this year, the Salvation Army of Augusta says it's provided shelter to nearly 25,000 people, served more than 57,000 meals, and had 61 job skill graduates. If you'd like to volunteer as a bell ringer, we have the sign-up link on our website. It's under the Finding Solutions tab there. Several organizations are partnering for a Thanksgiving event with food and showers in Augusta tomorrow. Augusta Transit will give free rides to those who need them starting at 8:30 a.m. The event goes from 9 to noon over at May Park. That's it for the news side of things this morning. Let's send it over now to First Alert meteorologist Tim Strong.
All right, thank you, Nick. We're still tracking rain. It's spread out across the entire viewing area. A couple of batches through, moving east into Columbia. Still yet to move on through an area around Atlanta. From Eatonton, Covington, Conyers, Georgia to Athens, up 85, I-26, I-20. A lot of the major interstate travel close to us here in the metro being affected by rain. Raindrops falling out there in the Thurman Dam as well. Overcast skies, just slick paths of travel here as we come I-20 east and westbound and look just by our studios coming around the Riverwatch Parkway exit. We're going to see a holding pattern, too, of really cool temps for the entire day. Upper 40s to low 50s, primarily along and north of I-20, middle 50s. Still cool in a lot of our southern counties, but the temperature range for the entire day really stays cool into the 40s and 50s only for the entire afternoon here. Now, wind values, most areas not really seeing too high winds, maybe 6 to 12 coming in between Barnwell and Aiken up to Columbia. That 5-10 mile per hour breeze is also continuing. So the showers are going to continue on and off through at least 4, maybe 5 p.m. starting to move off toward the east. We will see clearing skies overnight. Now, this really kind of tells how cool it will stay north of I-20. Areas like Washington to Saluda, you may only stay with temperatures that you have now, and that's just some upper 40s and low 50s, while the southern half of the viewing area may manage to get up to about the middle 60s. But we're going to see that sunshine finish the week off tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, beautiful weekend. We're a nice little warming trend in the 70s through the start of next week. Next chance of rain will have to wait till next Wednesday. Have a great day, everybody.